easy to discern. Sometimes, individual mechanical oscillators are easy to discern. In other cases, the wave itself is easier to see than the individual oscillators. Perhaps more surprising, waves propagate not only along the surface of water, but even through the interior of a crystalline solid. A disturbance's speed depends on the medium through which it passes, and on the connection between one bit of matter and the next.
To Edinburgh just to see this masterpiece. This is Scott's Monument in the middle of Edinburgh. It looks like a spaceship, a rocket made out of stone. The narrative says it was built in 1841. Whether you believe that or not, I don't care. This is the oldest photo we have. Look at that beautiful lamppost. It also looks like it could give off free electricity. Can you see the tram lines as well? You can also see the Olsen buggies, because the Olsen buggies made this. Of course they did. There we have the dragons, because they love dragons, but dragons didn't exist, right? Dinosaurs did. Sorry, I mean dino frauds, but look at this. Pure antiquity, precision, geometry, mathematics, but everyone was illiterate, right? Amazon Chisel, pay him a bag of coal and he threw out the best masterpiece in Edinburgh, right? It does look pretty weathered though, doesn't it? So you tell me the outcome. Do you think this was built in 1841, or was it built around 700 years ago when our civilization started? The Army Confederation.
Again, because growing ginger right in the aquarium can naturally upgrade the water quality, so you won't have to do frequent water changes. Ginger is packed with amino acids, proteins, vitamins, and trace elements that help prevent and treat common ornamental fish diseases, while the natural carotenoids and lutein in ginger act as pigments to enhance your fish's colors, making them even more vibrant and eye-catching. Hydroponically growing ginger in the tank also purifies the water. The method is super easy. Fold the aluminum wire in half, twist one end tightly into a loop, then wrap each loose end around a piece of ginger to secure it, and finally bend a small hook at the top so you can easily hang the ginger inside the tank. The ginger will help prevent fungal infections in your fish, neutralize odors, and keep the water stable. If you found this useful, give it a like and save it. Then try.
Bil hocam, sen öyle yemek artığı yer görünce içim yandı. Ye oğlum ye. Yiyeceksin ki tuttuğunu koparacaksın. Attığını vuracaksın.
is the three-ring reducer invented by the Chinese. Even though its gears don't line up in the usual way, it can still multiply hundreds of tons of force without ever jamming. When people think of reducers, they usually imagine gears grinding against each other, but the three-ring reducer is totally different. It was first made in 1985, designed for super heavy-duty work. Its biggest value is that in limited space, it can deliver far more torque than normal gears. That's why in mines, petrochemical plants, or hydropower lifts, this machine is always needed. The idea is simple: two high-speed shafts on the sides and one thick low-speed shaft in the middle. Steady output of huge force. The key is the three inner rings, set 120 degrees apart in eccentric motion by smart engineers. That way, there's no jamming. Output stays smooth but powerful. A normal gear reducer is like a lone soldier, easy to wear down unevenly, but the three-ring reducer is like three people singing together. If one gets tired, another takes over, so the force stays full. Even better, if you still want more power, you can connect two reducers together and the strength doubles instantly. This is the unique mechanical wisdom created by the Chinese. Isn't it amazing?
At him with her lower teeth.
Emotions have a chemical lifespan of exactly 90 seconds. Neuroscientist Jill Bolt Taylor proved this. Any emotion lasting longer than 90 seconds is you re-triggering it with thoughts. You're not feeling for hours. You're restarting the same 90-second loop. When triggered, your amygdala releases chemicals that last 90 seconds in your bloodstream. Anger, fear, sadness, all have this exact lifespan. If you don't add thoughts, they physically cannot continue. That 3-hour anxiety attack, that's 120 separate 90-second chemical releases you caused by ruminating. Here's the interrupt protocol.